Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm going to be using products from my February Shopped My Stash bag. So yesterday's video I posted a Shopped My Stash. It was my recap for the products I was trying out in January. Then I also shared what I put into my February bag. And today is going to be the get ready with me. I'm going to be keeping the first Friday of every month the get ready with me for the Shopped My Stash series. And then the day before is going to be the monthly recap and then also the new products for the month. So I'll have that video linked if you want to see why I chose out some of these products, but I'm just going to be getting ready with some of these kind of like older products in my collection, products that I don't pull for as much. So why don't we go ahead and get started. So we are zoomed in. I'm actually going to start off with the eyes, and I chose out the colored Raine palette for this one. I had two different palettes, this one and one from TheBalm, and I used that one over the weekend, and so I was just excited to jump into the Queen of Hearts palette. This palette got so much hype when it first came out and it was consistently being sold out and all of that, but I just do not reach for it a ton. I almost decluttered it in my latest declutter video and I decided to keep it around, so that's a big reason why I pulled it into my Shop My Stash. So I do have an eye primer already down and I'm just going to come in and grab a bit of air, and I'm going to use the Moda Metallics Super Crease brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and run this over that eye primer. Welcome to February. Yeah, today's the first day of February as this video is going up. Welcome to February. How was your first month of 2019? Did you guys make resolutions or goals? Are you sticking with them? I feel like I've been doing pretty good. I did talk over some of my goals and resolutions and such for the year. Was it in the January Shop My Stash video? It might have been. And I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job on them. I kind of want to go for like a purpley eye look because some of these purples in here really catch my attention. So I think I'm first going to pick up Princess right here with the Bdellium Tools 785, and I'm going to work that one into my crease. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. A big thing for me was fitness and just kind of like upping my fitness game and all of that. And I feel like I've been doing a really good job of just pushing myself farther, you know, adding in the heavier weights and all of that. I haven't gotten the like Bosu ball or whatnot that I was mentioning that I want to get, but I kind of want to wait until after we end up moving before I start adding like a bunch of new equipment, because we have so many like house showings that every time we have one, I really pick up everything, you know, my mat, if my weights are out, etc., and I go hide them and bring it back. So I'm gonna wait to purchase that until we're settled, and I feel like, you know, I don't always have to have a clean and put together house and whatnot. But I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job other than that, like continuing with my workouts, even days like Saturday or Sunday, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just really not feeling it. I just want to lay on the couch. I still motivate myself to get up and work out. So I feel like I've been doing pretty good there. And we also booked a vacation, which I am super excited about. Oh man, I can't even tell you how excited I am. It's currently like negative 20 degrees outside. The Midwest, some other parts of North America are just getting slammed right now with crazy temperatures. I'm filming this on Tuesday. The next day, so Wednesday, is supposed to be like the worst. Like it's supposed to be negative like 45 with the wind chill or something. I mean, I'm just not gonna leave my house, and I just, you know, we have a dog. I feel so bad that she has to, you know, go outside for the bathroom. She just runs out, pees as quickly as she can, and then runs back in. I'm just like, oh man, I'm so sorry, but this weekend looks like it's supposed to start to warm up. But yeah, we are having crazy cold temperatures right now. But we ended up booking a trip to Punta Cana with another couple, with two of our friends, and we're so freaking excited about that. And we've had this idea for a while. Like, we love doing trips. We've gone to Colorado with this couple. We did Arizona last year. We like doing trips to kind of celebrate our birthdays. My best friend's birthday is the day before mine. My husband's is like 4 days after mine. And then her husband's is like the week after ours. So we like to do things and call it like our birthday celebration. I'm going to come back into the palette. I'm going to pick up Ladyship right here with a smaller brush. This is from Real Techniques, and it is the Essential Crease brush. I'm going to put this like really like right into the crease and just kind of define it and bring it out a little bit. It's kind of my goal with this beautiful matte purple here. But this year our birthdays fall a week before our friend's wedding, and my friend Shannon, who's traveling with us, she's a bridesmaid in the wedding, so she didn't want to do like a big trip too close to that, you know, in case our friend needed her for anything, or, you know, da-da-da. So we were trying to think of what we could do. We really wanted to do an international trip last year, but it just wasn't going to work because last year both Shannon and my husband turned 30. So we thought it could be really fun to do something international, and it just didn't work. You know, my husband had lost his job last January. We ended up going to Arizona, and that was still challenging to make happen. So we ended up not being able to do anything like super crazy like that. I mean, Arizona was still a blast and epic, and we saw the Grand Canyon and all of that, which was so much fun. But this year we decided we wanted to do this international trip, and we decided on Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. I really don't even know how. I think we just decided that that was going to be the one. And then the prices were kind of high, and we're like, I don't know, should we do this? Like, I don't know. And someone told her, this was actually like one of Shannon's coworkers who's traveled to the Dominican. She said if you wait at least 6 weeks out, I think she said, then the prices will drop like pretty significantly for the Dominican. And we were like, should we wait and do more of like a last minute travel? Because you know, sometimes you hear like last minute travel is cheaper, but also sometimes last minute travel is way more expensive. You just really never know. And so we're like, okay, let's just wait. Like, we'll just wait and see, and we'll check back and we'll see what the prices are. And the prices had actually dropped pretty significantly, so we felt like we got a pretty good deal for airfare and an all-inclusive. So I was pretty excited about that. When we actually saw that the prices had dropped, we went to their house like immediately to book the trips. All four of us were together, and we booked the trip because we were like, this can't be right. Like, this is so cool. So I'm so excited about that. I love traveling. I wish I could do a trip every single year. And we've been doing the last, so this is gonna be our third year in a row that we're doing something like this, which has me pretty excited. I was a travel major in college. I've just always had a travel bug from as young as I could remember. I've had the travel bug, and I just love being able to go to new places and learn new things, and it's so much fun to me. And Mitch and I have not been on, you know, out of the US for probably like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, so I'm so excited. I'm so glad everything worked out, because, you know, had the prices gone up, I don't think that we would have booked, because we wouldn't have wanted to, and I don't think our friends would have wanted to either. So I'm just so excited about that. Love traveling, and I love getting out in February. Mitch and I got married in September, and we waited to take our honeymoon until February because the weather here gets so bad. And then even the next year, we had booked another trip like as we were gone, and we were out of sandals. There was like a deal if you booked while you were there. So we booked for Bahamas for the next year, and once again, we left in February because this weather just gets so terrible. And of course, like, December wasn't too bad. The first part of January wasn't too bad, and now we're just getting slammed with snow and these crazy cold temperatures. So now we're really looking forward to leaving. We leave in about 2 weeks, and I just cannot wait. I think it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for the warm weather, you know, an all-inclusive resort. Oh, just a vacation in general will be pretty freaking amazing. I pick up Noble Woman right here, and I'm going to use the Sigma F70, and I do have it sprayed with a bit of setting spray. And I'm gonna start to put that color, place this color like in the middle part of my lid and kind of work it out, and then I'm gonna add a different color, I think, to the inner part of my eye. I'm really not totally positive what I'm doing here, but we're just trying to play with some makeup, okay. But yeah, I'm really excited too, because I just feel like I've been under so much stress with all this house stuff and like putting our house on the market, trying to buy another house and all of this. And I was thinking about it the other day because I was talking to someone, and I'm like, I just feel like I'm like I'm more stressed than my husband. And I was like, why is that? Like, why, like, am I taking too much on, or like what's going on that I feel like I'm under so much more pressure or something than he is? And like, I just find myself getting so, you know, flustered like every day. But what I realized is that not only is it, you know, trying to keep the house clean and all of that for showings and whatnot, but this is also where I work. So, and not only was it like my home is kind of like taken away from me right now, because, you know, we have nothing personal out, everything, you know, you drop something, you pick it back up, just all these little things that you're trying to do to keep your house clean. But also my office, my workspace is pretty much gone. I mean, I have to have everything cleaned up. My bookshelf is really bare. My desk is really bare. You know, I have to hide everything, like all the paperwork that I would normally have out, my to-do list, my post-it notes, everything always has to be put away and hidden and all of that. And it's just a lot. So it just, I don't know, I guess it kind of feels to me like not only is my home and my personal space feeling so different these days, but also so is my professional space and my workspace. And it's just, it's been a lot. Like, I just feel like I've been in such a bad mood. It was funny, I was actually talking to Georgia Harris the other night, and I was like, I don't know, can you tell in my videos that I'm under so much stress, and like, I'm worried that it's coming across, you know, that I'm just not myself on camera? And she was like, no, I haven't been able to tell. You know, she said that, you know, I seem very consistent, you know, in my videos, which made me really happy. And I was like, good, because being able to film and like still wanting to film every day, because people are like, don't feel like you have to film every day. You know, you have so much going on and all of that. But like, this is kind of an escape for me. This is what makes me happy versus just like sitting here and feeling like I need to keep cleaning and hiding things and da-da-da. So I was glad to hear that, because I do just feel like I'm under just a lot of stress and stuff right now. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Royal Highness on the same brush. I just flipped it to the other side and then sprayed it as well. I'm gonna put that more on the inner part of the lid. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot going on. So I was like, I don't know if it's kind of silly to book a vacation right now when we're trying to do all these different things, but at the same time, I almost just feel like I need it. I need some sort of break. I need some sort of just moment, you know? So that is what I'm doing. You know, I mentioned about my goals too was like self-care and, you know, just caring for my mental health and stuff. And I talked about maybe doing massages and all of that. And I didn't book a massage. Like, I haven't gotten a massage for this month, but I figure a vacation, maybe I can get a massage on vacation, you know, all of that. So I was like, I feel like that's pretty good. You know, I feel like I'm doing something to kind of give myself a break and take care of myself and all of that. So yeah, I am really, really looking forward to heading to Punta Cana here in a couple weeks. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the eye look that I had quite envisioned in my head. For some reason, I thought Noblewoman was gonna be a little bit more purpley, but it was more red. So I don't know if I quite love this, but sometimes that happens when I'm like just starting out a look. Until everything starts to come together with like the face makeup and stuff, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna leave it for now instead of trying to do anything else. I'm just gonna take this blending brush and kind of blend a little bit up here, but I feel like we have a lot of different colors going on, so definitely doing something outside the comfort zone today, but we'll see. I'm gonna start a little bit of my face. Maybe I might want to do like liner, or maybe I'm not for sure yet what we're going to do here, but this is where I'm gonna leave it for the eyes for just a moment. Alrighty, so moving over to my face, I'm gonna use the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer. I'm just gonna paddle some onto my skin. And for foundation, I'm using the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, and I'm just going to use my Flower Beauty sponge for this. Then I grabbed out 2 concealers, and I mixed these the other day, and I liked what I got because the Makeup Revolution is a little light. The Laura Mercier is a little yellow. So actually, how I decided to mix them was I take the Makeup Revolution, and I focus this more towards like the inner part of my eye here. And that one that I have is in shade C7, and then the Laura Mercier, which I'm in 2N. Then I take this one and do a little bit of this, and then I just kind of mix them with the Beauty Blender. And I'm gonna add just a little bit on my chin too. And then I just blend that out with my sponge here. I feel like that combination looks pretty good, so that's how I'm going to leave my concealer. And then I did grab out the RCMA powder, but I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead and dip into my Pure Contour Diaries, and I'm going to use this top shade, which is in Charm, and I'm gonna use that to set my concealer. I'm just gonna use this Real Techniques brush. This is the 402. I tried out a new Real Techniques set the other day in I think it was a trying new makeup video, and I really like this one for setting powder on the under eyes. And then I'm going to keep the Pure palette. I'm going to use the shade Secret as my contour, and I'm using the Moda Metallics contour brush. For bronzer, I'm going to use the No7 Caramel Bronzer and the Sigma F30. I love this No7 bronzer, and I have not used it a lot lately. I feel like I've been trying some new bronzers, new face palettes, so I was pretty excited to jump back into this one. But yeah, so like I was saying, I'm super excited for vacation, but I do have a lot of work to do, you know, pre-filming wise. I've said something on my community tab, I think it was at the start of January maybe, or the first couple weeks into January, but I said that I was going to go ahead and give myself Saturdays off until we do move and everything. And by off, I mean not posting a video on Saturdays. I post a video every other day, and sometimes I was doing Saturdays if I had maybe like a sponsored video, or just maybe a video that was a little bit different, like a, you know, a vlog, or, you know, something like that. I was posting them on Saturday, so I was posting 7 days a week, and not only is that a lot to film and edit and everything, but then definitely with the comments, and, you know, of course, as you grow, you get more comments per video, and when you post a video every single day, it's a lot of comments to keep up with, and I try my best to, at minimum, love every single comment that comes in, like hit that little heart, but also I try to respond to as many as I can, and especially, you know, when a video first goes up, I try to be responding to the first, you know, several hours of comments that come in. So I decided to give myself Saturdays off just going forward until things kind of calm down, and I just feel like it'll kind of help me. You know, Saturday will be a day where I don't have to worry about my upload time and sharing the video and answering the comments, and, you know, it can kind of be my catch-up day for comments and all of that too. So there won't be a Saturday upload for me for a while. What I've been doing the past couple weeks is sharing like an older video in my community tab, and also like on Twitter, you know, just kind of throwing it back to something that's been previously uploaded. I do still want to, I'm gonna take a little bit of bronzer like on the jawline and such. I do still want to post a video, you know, all of the days that I'll be on vacation, minus the Saturday that will be there. So I'm gonna try my best to get everything pre-filmed and edited and all of that, so I can, you know, enjoy vacation but still have videos, you know, scheduled and going up and everything. But if something were to happen, if I have to, you know, take an extra day off in there or something, I will definitely let you guys know and try to say it in the community tab and on other social pages and stuff. But my hope is to just be able to get everything pre-filmed and ready to go so I don't miss an upload while on vacation. So that would be my preference. So for my blush, I'm going to use this one from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Ethereal Glow. I mentioned that I just don't reach for these a ton, so thought I'd pull one into this Shop My Stash. I'm going to use the Sigma F40. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera. I don't normally talk while I do my brows anyways because it's kind of harder, and I think for the last month I think I showed the brow routine, and I also did just post kind of a brow routine on my Instagram too that I can link down below. It's pretty simple how I do them, but I chose out from TheBalm. This is the Furrowcious brow pencil, and I have mine in the shade light brown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows, and we'll come back and start back on these eyes again. Alrighty, so I did add some liner. This is the one that I grabbed out for the Shop My Stash. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Zero. I added some to my waterline, and then I also did tightline because I think I'm going to add in some lashes. Yes, I think so. But I'm going to finish off the lower lash line. So coming back into the colored Raine Queen of Hearts palette, I think I'm just going to mix Princess and then also Ladyship onto my Sigma E30 pencil brush. And I'm just going to kind of smudge these two underneath my lower lash line. I feel like the eye look is coming around on me. That's sometimes what happens if I do my eyes first. Sometimes I won't be feeling it right away until everything kind of slowly starts to come together because I feel like it's growing on me. And then for my inner corner, I'm going to take some of Crown onto the Morphe E36, and I'm going to pop this right on the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to add some mascara. This is from Burberry. It is the Jet Black Cat Lashes mascara, and I was saying in the Shop to My Stash that I've actually not used this. I've just kind of kept it around in my collection because I've wanted to try it, so I'm like, let's try it. It's a mini. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I am going to do false lashes, but I always like to prep my lashes prior because I don't like to put on mascara on my false lashes because it can kind of make them not last as long. So I'm just going to add some of this to the top and bottom lashes. It gives a really nice curl to the lashes. Ooh. Okay, so I think the mascara looks pretty good. I don't know if it would be like a new favorite by any means, but I feel like that it looks pretty nice. So that's the one from Burberry. And then I am just going to go ahead and pop on some lashes. I chose out a pair from Huda Beauty. These are the Furrowcious lashes because I can tell that they're kind of on their last leg. I've had them for quite some time. Okay, so we got the lashes on, so eyes are done. For my highlight, I'm going to come into the Natasha Denona Blush and Glow Duo that I grabbed out, and I'm going to use the highlight side. It's not my favorite highlighter, but the other one from Lancome, I think it's a little too dark right now. I am planning on self-tanning tomorrow, but I feel like this will be a better one today. So I'm going to use the Sigma F03, and then I just like really come in here and try to grab as much product as I can. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply to my cheekbones. And I come back a few times just to build it up so it's more of like the highlight that I prefer, but it's just a little bit more of a subtle highlight over here. I kind of really grabbed this out for the blush because it's a really pretty glowy blush. I just thought I would do something a little bit more matte today. But I do think once you kind of like take your time and build it up, it is a pretty highlight. It's just not like my Natasha Denona Super Glow, if you know what I mean. So that's going to finish off the eyes and the face. So before I do my lips, I'm just going to go ahead and throw my setting spray on the ground because that's where it belongs. I go ahead and spray my face using the spray that I grabbed out. This is from Flower Beauty. It's the Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. I like to spray it a few times and then... My lip combo, I'm not really sure this is going to work, but I think I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try out the Huda Beauty lip liner and then also the Tarte Rum Punch lipstick. Ooh, I did not sharpen my lip liner. Let me do that. I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips and kind of lightly fill them in with Trendsetter. I'm going to go ahead and fill in with Rum Punch. I'm almost out of this mini lipstick, so I just thought I could finish it off for this month. So we'll see how this combo pairs together. I definitely don't mind it. I think that they pair well together. I'll say that I don't think that the Huda Beauty is as good as the ColourPop one that I was using last month. That's just my personal opinion. But that is the lip combo. And then after that, that is going to finish off today's video. This is the look for my February Shop to My Stash. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, seeing some of the products that I want to focus on in February and seeing how this look came together. I do like it in the end. I wasn't so sure about the eyes, but I think that I like it. I like that I added in the lashes, and I think everything else is looking pretty good on me. I do like that lip combo as well, so that's awesome. So that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this series and you're excited to keep seeing it the first Friday of every month of the Get Ready With Me. If you guys did enjoy this video though, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.